And there it is. Check, check, check. And then elbow time?
Checkity.
I believe it's elbow time.
Elbow time?
Yes.
Elbow time?
Elbow time.
Elbow time.
Elbow tradition.
As is tradition.
That's true.
Alrighty then. Well, everybody, dramatic turn. Welcome back to another episode of Deep Thoughts and Whiskey Shots. As always, I'm your host, the Manila Gorilla, the albino rhino, little Thor himself, James. And then, as always, all hailing from the goon chair,
Tis I, Blade, of the Goon Chair, the degenerate extraordinaire, and the master of disaster.
Oh, we coming up with more now.
That's
okay,
true.
Okay.
I got bars sometimes.
Wickety whack,
Yeah.
son.
Well, I added that one more thing because, you know, I'm returning back from my trip.
Oh, yeah,
I learned
man.
some new skills. I feel more powerful. It's like going to a dojo, like a foreign dojo,
Oh, yeah.
and learning a technique.
Okay.
Yeah, and I went with one of my coworker, and it felt like some Ken and Ryu shit. Like we were just out there in Oregon learning how to paint.
You have to get rid of all thoughts but paint.
Exactly. Taught us some cool things out there, and you know.
What is the not that you were right. What is that shit called? Or like there's nothing else but the no conscience or whatever. What's the official name for it?
Oh man, I don't even know, but like
I
the
can't
Ultra
remember.
Instinct we'll go with.
Basically,
We'll
yeah.
go with Ultra Instinct.
Nothing matters
For all
but
you
the fight.
nerds out there.
You know. Oh, now look at him. The degenerate can get all
I know,
up in your
I
grill.
have all sorts of movement now.
He's in your grill today, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi
He
guys.
sees you. Can you see him?
Hi guys.
There's the masturbation cam in case anybody want to get a quick
That's
one
true.
out.
I can go over here too.
Yeah, man.
Everything's good.
We're
See?
all over the place. You
Yeah.
don't have to be too in your face. Just don't make them mad,
Exactly.
ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
As always, I'm still here in the standards position, as always. Oh, man. So, yeah, hey, but before we get into your whole Oregon trip, you know what you got to do, degenerate extraordinary. You got to do the other as is tradition. And go ahead.
As is tradition,
So
we'll
what do
show
we-
you the new thing we are drinking or the thing we are drinking today.
Yeah.
As is a Deep Thoughts Whiskey Shots thing. What's more better with Deep Thoughts?
Whiskey shots.
Ooh, what's more better? Look at me over here.
Yeah,
It
man.
seems like I pre-gamed. Pre-game, what's that?
What the hell are you talking about?
Anyway, well, today we have a new Crown Royal that James and I have not had before, so
Nope.
we're rolling a gamble. But Crown
Yeah,
Royal is pretty always on the spot, you know?
And I mean, and we didn't go right before the show and get this.
Oh, we totally did. It was great. So this is Crown Royal Reserve.
Very nice.
It looks very pretty. It's awesome. Here it is.
There it is.
Boom, bang. Love your Crown Royal. Maybe one day you'll actually sponsor us and we'll be groovy pals.
Maybe you'll love us back. The way we love
Anyways,
you.
I shall return.
He's going away to Whiskey Land, pouring up as only the degenerate extraordinaire can. Yes. Thank you, good sir. Your jitsu is good. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And, as is tradition, the pre-shot show. Pre-show shot? Pre-shot show. Fuck that up. Basically what I pretty much said, right?
Pre-cum.
Oh.
I'm going to pre.
Oh.
Cheers.
Woo! Smooth.
That's pretty solid.
Nice and stout.
Sorry about the lip smack. Let's see.
Man, that with a root beer chaser is amazing, actually.
Ooh, root beer.
That's what I'm drinking on today, ladies and gentlemen. Some good old-fashioned root beer and the whiskeys.
I got the Coca-Cola.
The Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola?
Oh, man. So go, damn. So how do we, well, I think we should start. There is actual breaking news as of day of recording. What is it? Jasper St. Park in Canada is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Lord.
Not really a whole lot of joking around to say, but there was a volcano eruption today, and they had a mass evacuation. It was, let me see here. I got it written down. There's 170 separate wildfires going on in Canada right now in Jasper State Park area. 10,000 people had to be evacuated. And, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's the first time the volcano's erupted in a long time. They said there's always, like, constant, like, activity, but it's never anything crazy, you know what I mean? But they said so it exploded today. Thoughts and prayers, all that stuff out to our fellow citizens to the north.
Right.
Hope everything's cool. You guys are good and everything. That's
I wish
crazy.
minimal casualties.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's no such thing as zero, but hope we try to aim for that.
I mean, sometimes if you're lucky, the worst is like some bad injuries. You know what I mean? And let's just hope like the worst is maybe someone loses a foot or something.
Yeah.
If you have to be just realistic, something's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah.
They said a lot of people have already lost their like property and land, and that's already punishment enough to a lot of hardworking people that really.
Yeah, it does suck, especially if it's your livelihood as like a farmer and shit like that. But sometimes, it's better than losing your life because at least you can start anew.
Apparently, that's like, was it yesterday or the day before? There was like a 4.9 earthquake hit Texas, and
it was like I noticed that too. I came back home and I was just checking out news, and apparently there was like a 4.9 magnitude.
Yeah, where was that at? Did you see?
Layrley or something like that. Some place out in like northeast Texas or northwest Texas, one of the two.
Okay,
I think it's more northwest, honestly.
Yeah, well, tells you how much we're in anywhere, Texas, so we could be anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody that had mentioned, oh, hey, my clocks, my couch,
anything.
My cat starts freaking the fuck out. Nothing like that. Everything was all good there.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. It's like we didn't feel nothing, so whatever it was. I mean, 4.9 is not crazy. I know it's enough to do a lot of damage in the area of, but not enough to like shake it. Like not like them crazy 7.9s and 8 somethings that California be getting. And all that shit.
You used to be in construction, right?
That is right.
Okay, cool. Did you ever have to like do any building ratings for earthquakes being here in Texas or anything like that? And do you feel like maybe we should start doing that since we have? I know. I'm like putting you on the fucking spot. You were a construction man.
I mean, because like most of the time, what we were focused on more like because the soil and stuff is just so shifty. Like the foundations is the main thing they focus on, just because the way the soil and everything and erodes and goes away and builds up to clay and.
It's probably the same way why we don't have basements around here too.
Yeah, I mean, like if you had a basement around here, it really wouldn't work. Like we're not.
Yeah, it'd be fucking up just like every foundation.
I mean, could you imagine being in the basement and then the basement foundation to the apartment or whatever snaps, and then next thing you know, you're just underneath the ground? Like, you don't want that.
It's like those memes where the dudes are holding up like cars over them, and they hear the, and they're like.
Oh god!
And they look around. It's like 14,000 rubber bands holding up the back end.
Just hoping everything's good. Yeah. So like, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, I guess you could try to add that to a foundational repair type. Oh yeah, cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, cheers to you, my brother.
Oh yeah, welcome back.
I'm so happy to be off planes. I like planes, but they fucking freak me out. I don't like being not in control.
Ooh. Yeah, especially that high up and everything that's going on and craziness and shit. You just never know.
Made me want to learn how to fly a helicopter, though.
Dude, we're going to talk about that in a second. So back to, I mean, I feel like with anything, because of natural disaster, you can never really know when and where and all that stuff. So, I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to, like, kind of have some kind of, I don't know if we need to go as crazy as, like, some of the stuff that they do in California where those buildings, like, damn near, weeble wobble because it's made for that.
Oh, man, fuck that noise.
Yeah. But, like, maybe something more just structurally, especially like for the really tall. And I'm sure they probably do have stuff in there that was above my pay grade.
I would assume so, especially in Dallas, because we get a lot of fucking strong winds. So I assume they have it ready for that.
No, I will say, like when I did some buildings, when we did some work in Dallas a few times, and then when we had to travel out there, I won't say how far or where, but we had to travel out to Dallas to do some work, and we did like some work in that 72-story building, and like we did at like from 68 to 70 or something like that, because they don't even let you on the top 2 floors. It's too dangerous. Like it's just
man, fucking Dallas. That's a long way down.
Yeah, or up.
Right.
It was a long travel north, and we went east and west, and went back south to get to Dallas.
I'm talking about from the sky. Like that's all the way down to the ground. That's gnarly.
That's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. We're up here in the clouds.
Or we're underground. You'll never know.
One of the two. Anyways, depends on the day.
I mean, it just depends on the weather. When it's hot, we go underground. When it's nice and cool, we go above the clouds to get the sun.
That's right.
Real Texan. Like, we just made ourselves angel mole people.
Angel mole people, bro.
Yeah, angel mole people. Yes, 2 for 2 today.
Now, you know what that brought me into?
What?
My D&D thing.
Okay,
get ready. Are you ready?
Hold on one second. I just want to finish up.
Okay.
I will say, like, in the state of Texas, like, in terms of, like, safety regulations and stuff like that, they do a lot of shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do have some kind of minor earthquake protection stuff. Also, the town it was in was probably a small town. Like I'm sure, like towns like Dallas and Houston, big city.
Yeah, they
stuff,
think about it.
They probably got. I mean, especially for them 72 stories. I mean, when you got a one-story building, you're kind of just focused on the foundation right there and there.
Yeah.
And most places are more like hail and tornadoes and heavy rains and flooding. You know what I mean? We're not. I mean,
started thinking about that after like 10 floors.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, probably 5 to be honest. Like that's how strict some of the Texas like codes are. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised.
That makes sense because people put a lot of shit on some floors, bro.
I mean, dude, I've been in some crazy buildings. I'm like, I don't know how y'all are building this shit. Like, I wouldn't want to be the guy designing the floor after floor after floor stuff. You know what I mean? Like, Like, you got to climb over what to get to what to get to what before you can even put the ground in? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, some crazy. I've seen some crazy stuff. But go on. So, into your what you got? So, you got me a D&D short today, huh?
Yeah, I do. Right away, too. That's why I wanted... See, I got you in with the segue. It was awesome. Everybody knows what's going to happen here. So, anyway, you, sir. Here's the scene. You're James, right?
That's me.
That's James.
I'm
You want to
James.
make up a different name?
No, I'm James.
All right, you're James. James the OSHA inspector.
OSHA.
You came in.
Man.
You came into a place.
I don't want to be an OSHA
I know.
inspector.
This is what I thought because I hate being those two. I don't like them.
Call me Captain Safety.
Captain Safety.
Captain Safety.
All right, Captain Safety.
The
shows
OSHA
up.
inspector.
Honestly, his name is Sergeant Safety. You're Sergeant Safety.
Sergeant
We'll go
Safety?
Sergeant Safety.
Okay. Major Safety.
Sergeant Safety.
What's higher?
Do you know why?
What?
Sergeant means loyal.
Oh, okay. So I'm loyal to safety.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Sergeant
that's
Safety.
is that my character influence? I'm a safety man.
Yeah, you're a safety
Okay,
man.
I'm a safety man.
Yeah,
OSHA
exactly.
inspector. All right.
Yeah, you walk into.
Hold on. Let me be more professional. No OSHA safety man would have his hat this way. Jesus.
All right, here we go. Oh, hey, you can run out there and grab the helmet from this couch.
Oh shit. Okay. Hold
Do
on.
it. Do it.
Which
Do it real
wait,
quick.
Where?
It's out on the middle couch, like the love seat, off into the.
Sergeant Safety shall return.
Yep, exactly. It's gonna be great. Anyway, guys, I'd like to take this time for you guys to, enjoy and love us. We've been trying. I've been gone for a while, so just bear with us, all right? We're going to catch up, make this thing a little more sharp, a little more crispy, a little more better. Exactly. Again, a little more better. But here he is. There it is. Sergeant Safety has arrived.
More Sergeant Safety.
Also, be sure you guys, leave some comments, have some fun, because we read that shit. Bad, good, whatever. Guaranteed you won't trigger me, but you'll trigger the shit out of James over here.
Only if you're a flat earther. Damn, this is hard with the helmet.
Boom, there it is. Flat Earthers
All right,
calling you out.
There it is. All right. Sergeant Safety don't give no damn about no cans. All right. What my scenario?
You can put it over.
Do you think it'll fit?
I think so. Try it out. No. I mean the other way around. Put the headphones on first,
Oh, okay.
and then put the helmet on.
I think I did that last time. Sergeant Safety got a
That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it with actual helmets. Like if you have ear pro and shit, you put the ear pro on first, and then, or it's
sense.
attached to your helmet in the first place.
That's
You
how
guys
I was-
know.
No.
If you know, if you know. If you know, if you know. Shit.
It don't really work, but here we go.
Yep, you should keep it that way. Just nope, just
no,
keep it that
no.
way.
Okay.
Just is it gonna stay?
As long as I don't move too much.
Okay.
Don't excite Sergeant Safety.
And you can hold it on like a fucking
No,
big
Sergeant
ass wing.
Safety believes in himself.
All right, Sergeant Safety here.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, so his new character is Sergeant Safety.
Texan Ocean Inspector.
You have arrived
Okay.
at one of DFW's local construction sites of bullshit. Maybe let's say around 8:20, maybe.
Okay. Surprise visit. Nobody knows.
Exactly. Surprise visit. Nobody knows. Roll for perception.
Okay.
It's a 13. Okay, that's a good roll. That's a
Okay.
good roll.
I can't imagine Sergeant Safety having high charisma. We're not really loved, but we intimidate, so that kind of goes hand in hand.
That's kind of charisma.
Okay.
That's a weird charisma. That's strength. No, yeah, you're just barbarian.
Yeah.
You're just barbarian.
Sergeant Safety's
Yeah,
a barbarian.
Sergeant Safety is a barbarian.
Sergeant Safety played no games.
Yeah, but he has love for the fucking rules.
Yep.
Right? Is that what it is? Go ahead and give us a lore drop of Sergeant Safety while I think about some shit.
Sergeant Safety lost his only dog to a falling crater one day that came from the second floor because the tenants, when he was 5, didn't build the building properly. They used super glue instead of screws and nails blade. Why did they think that building was
Just super glue?
just super glue blade?
What kind of super
Sergeant
glue was
Safety
it?
didn't come from a good background blade.
Roll a d6.
Oh, damn.
A 2. Okay, so they used Elmer's glue. Just
It
straight up
wasn't a
Elmer's
good
glue.
upbringing
Okay,
blade.
man, that's pretty bad.
Sergeant
That is
Safety
really
was
bad.
miserable growing up. So that's when he decided, when his only pooch, the building fell apart on his only dog.
Pooch?
Blade.
Oh, dog.
His dog,
Oh,
yes.
the dog.
Yes, Blade, his
What
dog.
was that dog's name?
It was minor safety.
Oh,
We don't want to talk about minor safety, right?
That's funny. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. That's hilarious. Keep it going.
So afterwards, he decided to devote himself to being a safety man.
All right. Okay. So okay.
After 18 years in the military and combat, he came back to be Sergeant Safety. All right, I just wanted to get that part in.
Damn, that's good. That's good backstory, guys.
Yeah, just
Hell
the,
yeah.
the war stories and all that don't matter. It's what he did when he came back. That's what matters.
Okay, so you're walking on this job site, right? You get out of your fucking your safety SUV, right? Your Humvee, if you will.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a 1984 Humvee.
Right.
Oh, are you just gonna?
I'm just gonna have to go like this.
You're
So,
just gonna free ball it.
I'm gonna
Cool.
have to for a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything special. You can listen to me.
No, I got
know
you. I hear you.
Okay, cool.
I just won't interrupt.
This is gonna look great. Anyway, so you look around and you see people making hibachi in the
On the job site.
on the job site.
What?
Using the pan of the excavator, the bucket of the excavator, I should
Not
say.
the oil pan.
So that way I can use proper,
Oh, the bucket.
terminology.
Okay, I get what
The
you're saying.
bucket.
Wait, are we talking about the front bucket or back bucket here?
The front bucket, like like a
Oh,
bulldozer, one, like
dear
the big wide one. That's how they're doing the hibachi.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Safety violations all the way around.
What do you do?
Sergeant Safety is on the hunt. I can sniff out a safety violation from down the highway. I pull off onto the job site. It's 8:20.
You're already there. You've already walked in. That was your
okay.
perception check.
That was my perception. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, my
And
perception
you
check.
saw this. Yeah. What are you
Okay.
gonna do?
I walk
What
up.
is your move?
I walk up on the guys cooking hibachi. What you got on the bucket, boys?
All right. Okay. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
It's unicorn. They got unicorn.
They got a unicorn.
They're sitting there. They're okay. So it's like the ultimate hibachi. So they've got the protein,
Okay.
which is going to be the fucking condor eggs
Okay.
or bald eagle eggs. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh.
bald eagle egg.
America!
That's right. They're frying bald eagle egg.
Dear
Yeah, they're
God.
frying bald eagle eggs over here. This is a nat 20, by the way, guys. Nat fucking 20. So it's got to be extravagant. The other protein is going to be unicorn meat. They've got unicorn meat there. It's
This
like
job site's
shining
paying well.
and shit like that.
This job
yeah,
site's paying very
exactly,
well.
exactly. And then let's see the vegetables. They've got like sensu beans. They got fried rice going. Yeah, dog. This is
Sensu
some
beans.
sensu beans, dog. You heard me. If you know, you know. Anyway, so they got some fucking fried shit going on, and then they bust out the fucking bourbon, and they're drinking that, and they offer you some and all this good stuff. Do you take it?
How well does the hibachi smell?
Give me a perception check.
16.
Pretty fucking good.
I inspect the cleanliness of the bucket.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution check.
I didn't eat anything yet, though.
I know. I need you to make a
Okay.
Constitution check.
What is that?
Is that a 12?
No.
Okay.
Sergeant Safety gets a 5+ Constitution.
Plus 5?
Yeah.
17? Okay.
He's super. He's built for this shit.
Okay, so you ignore the patron that you believed in and that you loved forever, and said that you would plea your life to, and you just bend the rules there for a little bit. You feel
Sergeant Safety
you
believes
feel
in
your-
justice.
You feel your power. You feel your power and safety
Wait,
drained
what class is Sergeant Safety here? Because you said barbarian. Now
by
what the fuck?
50.
What the fuck is going on
This
here?
is your faith here. I mean, you believed
Oh.
in safety, right?
Yeah, but I also believe in good food. I am a construction worker in Texas. I'm
That's
just
true.
being honest.
So you made your choice.
I made my choice.
You made your choice. So
As soon as it smelled at like a 19 or whatever it was, the choice was
5%
made.
of your power has
Okay.
been drained from you.
Go ahead and make Sergeant Safety a plate.
Okay.
So then I eat the plate.
What do you
and
want?
then
Oh yeah, whatever.
and then I go to the truck because this is how big dickhead that some of these OSHA guys can be.
Okay.
Sergeant Safety still gonna give you a ticket. It was good food though.
Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You-
So
you
can I
get-
roll a D100? See how big the fine is.
Go ahead and roll a D100. Yeah, roll a D100. What is it?
50.
You gain 50% of your power back.
Ah!
So you gained fucking 30% more power.
That's right.
You are 30% more powerful after this activity.
Because
And-
as you all know, the class of OSHA inspector has the dickhead trait. So whenever they do something bad to you after you did something nice, they power up.
So you get $150 extra as a bonus.
Just for me?
Yeah.
No, brother. It's another 0 on that.
No,
I think you underestimate the job.
No. Okay, roll persuasion. Persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Talking to my boss.
At disadvantage.
Oh, that's not good.
10 and 17.
Yeah.
All right. And you're a barbarian, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to intimidate me?
Yeah.
All right.
Boss man.
Go ahead and re-roll the re-roll. It's a lucky, basically.
That's a 15.
All right. So you take the 15.
Yeah. Boss man. But it's a little light, don't you think? I kicked the table over.
Okay. No, I mean you already got it, man. You got
cool.
it. Okay. So
Yes.
you get 50 more gold on top of that. Good job.
Oh, it's cold.
You did it.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Congratulations.
You didn't tell me
You
it was
stuck
cold
to
in the
your
first
oath.
place.
You stuck to your barbarian oath and you followed the OSHA law. You're a narc.
That's right. That's how it goes out there, ladies and gentlemen.
You
That's
can't
how it
have a
goes.
positive ending. Anyway, that was a long one.
It was good, though.
That was fun. Did you enjoy it? That was all off the top of the head, by the way. That was fun.
Sergeant Safety says it's getting heavy here.
Yeah, go ahead and take that shit off. That was fun.
They heard that, so they know how heavy that bitch is. Oh,
But,
man. That
anyway,
was
man.
Nice.
So the work trip was awesome. I ended up going to Oregon.
Nice.
So I went Texas, Salt Lake City, Oregon.
That's weird that you would, like, I didn't think Oregon would be so far away that you had to take, like, a...
Oregon's on the West Coast, bro.
I mean, I know, but, like, I guess. Because, I mean, whenever,
Honestly, I think the company was just making it cheap.
Probably.
They're like, this is the cheapest way.
Yeah, because I was about to say, because, like, we took a direct flight all the way to Minnesota, and I know that's not quite the same, but, I mean, you know, going north to northeast or northwest, I mean...
Right.
I don't know, I guess maybe. But Salt Lake, it just seems like you're not going very far to have to refuel in Utah. You know what I mean? It's just like boom,
Very
boom.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, if you stopped off somewhere in California and dropped off people and then hopped back over
I
or
mean,
some
we
shit.
almost went from where we were in Oregon to San Francisco to another place. I think it was San Francisco to another place in New Mexico,
Okay.
and then Dallas,
Damn.
or it might have been Phoenix. I think it was Phoenix.
Damn.
So yeah, it was very weird. And then
You had to drive northeast, southwest to get back home from Dallas.
exactly
Yeah.
BABA start, and then
Yeah.
extra lives and
2
free
selects.
coffee.
Free
Yeah,
coffee. Oh, shit.
exactly.
Okay.
We were trying to find the USO place. We couldn't find it. We couldn't go in there.
Yeah.
We just couldn't find it. We saw the signs for it, like, "Hey, USO, it's over here."
Just couldn't find it.
Yeah, and me and House and we're both veterans.
Yeah.
you know, and so we were like, "Oh, where's that at? We want free cool things."
And Sergeant Safety, you just wants to say he wasn't trying to valor steal. He was just respecting
It's
the
a character,
position.
guys. Have
Damn it.
fun. Look
yeah,
at me.
come
I'm
on
not
now.
getting angry. I'm holding
No.
it in real well, but I'm not angry.
If you get offended by Sergeant Safety, it's because you were that dickhead. All right, go on.
Okay, I feel bad now. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's cool. So, like, did you guys? So what? You went out there, did how much training, or what was your training for exactly?
For Cerakote,
Okay.
I paint guns.
Yeah,
You know, it's
Man,
part
no.
of the gunsmithing. You know,
Yeah.
and I do a lot of camo jobs, a lot of different shit.
I mean, you've done some crazy shit. I'll just
Yeah.
say that you've done some wild shit before. Like,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you do like a duck hunt looking thing or something at some point?
I did a Nintendo Zapper.
And then you did like the Deadpool one. That
I
was
did
cool.
Deadpool one. Yep. Man, I do have some
You got
cool
some
shit.
crazy shit. And that's
Yeah, I got
before
some
the
cool
training.
Shit in my fucking shit. Yeah, exactly.
before the
before the
training,
training,
yeah.
and now after the training,
You've
I'm
done
just
a
gonna
couple
be,
of different types of camo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, now the one you just did was like desert style, wasn't it? What would you call
it
it?
was just something made up. It's a modified black multicam. So it's got
Okay.
all the standard colors for black multicam. If you know, you know.
No.
And then with a little bit of it's more burnt bronze than the sniper green, but you know. And the dudes were impressed with us. They're impressed with both my coworker and I.
There you go.
You know, I don't want to name drop or anything.
Nah,
But it's
fucking
House.
douche.
House is pretty cool. Shout out to House.
Hey, you know, I was gonna
If you listen, you know.
I was gonna give a shout out to House until he dogged out one of my TV shows, and I just I'm not gonna do it.
That
no
shit
more,
was
man.
great. I'll put a photo up. I'll put a photo up. That shit's fucking great.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Put the screenshot up.
Yeah, no, I
Just
am.
a screenshot of the
I am.
conversation. Shit, yeah, that was good. So, in between your classes and stuff, were you guys out doing?
It'll
any
be on
hiking?
the Instagram, honestly. I'll put it on the Instagram. It's easier that way. I'll put it
Yeah.
on the Instagram. You guys can check it out there.
I mean, shit, and just
Deep
send,
Thoughts Whiskey Shots. It's on Instagram, bro.
I'm about to say, and then check us out Facebook too, Deep Thoughts Whiskey Shots Facebook, and then of course Weaver Mountain Productions on YouTube. But you guys already know that because you're here.
Boom, that
So-
improvised plug.
You know, thank you for ourselves. That's so goddamn greedy, bro. We plugged ourselves mid-show. Not even mid-show. We couldn't go 30 minutes without a plug for ourselves.
Oh,
That's
it's not
crazy.
30 minutes even. Cool. Whatever.
That's so nasty.
You're welcome. Get it.
I feel disgusting right now.
Don't.
So in between your classes and stuff, because, you know, so like, man, so I'm wondering. So did you get hit by that blackout shit that happened on that system reset or whatever?
Yeah, on the way back. That's why
Yeah.
we ended up spending more time than we needed to because we were supposed to be there for like 2 days.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is not
Or
normal
3
recording
days,
day.
really.
This
Yeah,
is not normal
exactly.
recording day. We had to scoot everything back because my man was stuck in Oregon.
Hell yeah, I got stuck in Oregon. It was straight up like a Kurt Russell movie.
He got stuck
Like
playing his
Escape
organ.
from Oregon. Yeah, exactly.
Stop playing with your organ.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit,
No, I will not.
Never.
It's my favorite thing to do.
It's just something to do some days.
Exactly.
Damn. So yeah. So cause I was wondering because like man, I was reading everywhere they're talking about that. So basically, from what I was able to gather from it, is it was like a system update for some system that like controls like many different functions, and for whatever reason, one of the original systems in Microsoft or I don't want maybe it wasn't Microsoft. I don't want to sit there and put wrong information out there, but one of the major systems
It was
companies,
just Windows systems.
Windows.
We'll
yeah.
just go with Windows.
Yeah.
Basically Microsoft, but
Yeah, whatever.
you know,
You know.
tomato.
But yeah, but like, because I remember like whenever I was reading this, I was like, my Xbox, is it going to be fucked up? And then it wasn't. So I was like, oh, thank God. So Xbox wasn't under that cloud system or whatever. But whatever the thing was, it basically reset and it shut down a whole bunch of shit and lost a lot of data and info. So it was just one of them things that were just, everybody kind of got fucked.
Really, it
And
was
I
just bad pathways on the shit. If
Yeah.
you want to talk about it like a tech nerd, bad
But-
pathways. They weren't leading up.
Apparently, it was just like,
Hey.
hey.
Oh, too hot,
Hey,
too hot.
No,
Oh,
no,
sorry. Ooh.
Skippy. You don't sponsor us. We don't sponsor you.
That's right. About to fucking change this motherfucker.
Oh,
Welcome to the cool ass area known
Yeah,
as my
so-
butthole.
So my man actually got delayed a whole like 2 days or whatever it was before he could even come back home. It was
Yeah.
basically 2 days. I mean, I know it was a day, but like as late as you came home, it was basically 2.
It was 3 days, really.
Damn, that's
Yep.
a long delay. So you just treat it like a little vacation.
Yeah, we treated it like a little vacation. Company paid for it.
There you
so
go.
me and him were just eating food and all that good shit. Man, I had a bomb-ass chicken sandwich from the Chicken
Okay.
Shack over in Oregon.
Shout out Chicken
off
Shack in Oregon.
Medford. Yeah, hell yeah. That
Send
shit
us
was
some
fucking
shit,
awesome,
ladies and gentlemen.
man.
Yeah.
And, I'm definitely going to hashtag that shit in the fucking Instagram there.
That'd be crazy.
But,
They sponsor us.
Yeah, honestly.
Send us some shit,
But
man.
Chicken Shack had this awesome chicken sandwich, man. 2 chicken patties, right?
Yeah.
1, 2 layered on top of each other.
Okay.
They put pimento cheese, lettuce, tomato. They had like a nice little bun, like a burger bun, and all
Right.
that good shit.
Nice.
And they put. I asked for buffalo sauce to be drizzled on top of that shit.
Nice.
And man,
Banging.
I don't say it often. That shit was bussin'.
No, bussin'.
Like straight the fuck up. Like
Bussin'.
I took the first bite and I was like, my God, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this at home. So I'm gonna try and mimic that sandwich. I'll make
Dude.
it for you.
Okay.
You're gonna fucking love it.
I don't like all that extra shit.
You don't-
but
Dude,
no. I legit.
do you like pimento cheese?
Mhm.
You not had it.
No.
It's pretty good.
I'm not sure about that one, but like I don't do lettuce and tomato. Like literally, my idea of a
Perfect.
perfect.
Lettuce and tomato. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Do I look like a man that eats lettuce and tomato?
It's good for you.
Fuck you.
It's good for you.
You know this is good for you, minding your fucking business.
It's a great taste. It adds into the fucking flavors
Man,
and
dude.
shit.
See, I'm.
Fuck. What the fuck?
Here's the thing, dude. Like for me, certain things with texture, it just fuck with me. So like tomato texture fucks with me. Onion texture fucks with me. I think we said that before on the show.
See, this is the shit I need to. This is gonna be like some truth and dare shit that we're gonna do. We're gonna record this shit. I'm gonna make a full fucking awesome sandwich, and I'm gonna force him to eat it.
You're gonna try.
No, I'm gonna have him eat it, and
Listen,
we're gonna record it, and we're gonna see his fucking response.
No.
He's either gonna go and throw it all out, or he's gonna be like, "Oh my God."
What's gonna happen is halfway through the video, after I get annoyed with him trying to force me, I'm gonna throw the tomato
I'm not
and the
gonna
shit at him.
force you. I'm
Listen,
just gonna
let me
be
tell
like,
you
look,
stuff-
man, you get 3 tries. Do it.
I'm gonna
Do
be
it.
like, just a tomato
What's
and
wrong
lettuce.
with you, man? What's wrong with you? Just
Listen,
do it.
you wanna know how iron my willpower is? Whenever I was like 4 years old, my dad was like, "You're not leaving this dinner table until you eat your peas." I sat there till 1 a.m, refusing to eat them fucking peas, until my dad came up and goes, "You're still up." I said, "You told me not to leave the dinner table, and I'm not eating these peas." He said, "Boy, go to fucking bed." And that was the day that James was just the hard-headed nature of James was born. And again, peas. I like green beans. I can't do peas. I hate onions. I like onion rings. I'm telling you, it's just certain shit fucks with me in ways I can't
Your dad is
explain.
nicer than me. I would have just been like, all right, keep there then.
It was mostly
walk
my
off and
it
go
was
to sleep.
mostly my mom bailed me out, but yeah. I mean, that's just how that worked out. I mean, it was.
It's always the mother.
Well, I mean, I think at some point he felt bad too. He was like, "Holy shit, this
you can't
kid!"
just not get sucked off, Like it's one of those things.
It's my mom,
It's
you
like, God.
asshole.
Well, it's
Yeah.
your dad too, so
Yeah.
calm down. Like,
Yeah,
it's not like I'm saying, "Oh yeah, it's the fucking neighbor."
that's true. That's true. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's just I don't know, dude.
It is still weird though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's like saying that's like me saying your mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, your dad fucked your mom in front of the fireplace.
I mean, yeah, probably, bro. It was Valentine's
That's-
Day. I'm a Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. It's probably the same thing for you. See, boom, fucking
And I
threw
was
up that fucking trap card. Reflect.
And see, here's the thing. Here's the thing too is I'm a delayed Scorpio, so if you really think about it, it was probably like a New Year's baby
Probably.
because I was like 10 months instead of 9 or some shit. And then
Probably.
I fuck with Spencer because Spencer's like my mom's birthday baby or whatever. I was like, hey, your mom's birthday present.
Yeah, I'm an early. No, I'm a late Scorpio. Early Scorpio. Middle Scorpio. November. That's middle
Early.
Scorpio.
No, it's late Scorpio. I don't even know if that's Scorpio anymore.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm like one of those, like I know I've
November
said it before.
13th, I should say. Oh, now you know.
Oh, send me money.
Yeah,
but like,
every day.
See, like mine's the 23rd, so it's like I'm like depending on what thing you read, I'm either Libra or
Was
Scorpio.
it October?
Yeah. So I'm either Libra or what's it called, depending on what calendar you use. So like I'm one of those like star-crossed babies or
Be
whatever
right
the
back.
fuck.
Gotta get more drink.
Oh, he's getting saucy. Oh shit. All right, Blade. So let me ask you this: did you do a lot of? Oh, you're making a drink. My bad. I'll wait for you. But did you do a lot of like hiking and stuff in the meantime, in the downtime?
I did. I did one little trail,
Yeah.
or well, both my coworker and I house. We went to some place called Tabletop,
Okay.
and it was like a flat plateau and a mesa. It was
Interesting.
pretty cool.
Interesting.
Shit was fucking crazy because like we went up this area, and I'll try to throw some pictures in there if I can.
Throw it on the end of the pod or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll throw them on the Instagram.
Stick
again.
to the end, so you
Yeah,
have to watch the
exactly.
whole thing.
I'll throw them to the Instagram because they're on my personal Instagram as well. But I can mix in some cool shit with the trip. So it was a nice trail. Went up into the actual forest. It was about a 1.5 mile trail.
So in Oregon, can you walk around armed, or it's not like Texas, right? You gotta put your shit back.
We didn't take the chance, so we were unarmed.
Oh, good. Now that leads me into my next thing. Blade, you're walking around the trail. You're a mile and a half in.
Dun, 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 dun. It's Pokemon. Just
Blade,
Oh,
the narrator speaking on this.
okay. Let's go.
Blade and House are walking through the woods. What's that behind the tree? Can you see what it is? Roll for perception, please.
All right, hold on.
In the tracer.
I know. I'm looking for my other one. Oh, it's already there. Thank you. A 16. Did you just die? Did
Almost.
He's dying over there, guys.
Damn chair.
He's fucking up.
16.
16.
Okay, so you see past the tree and you look. What's that? It's fucking Sasquatch.
Sasquatch, really?
What? What's your next move?
Okay. So, being that it's Sasquatch, I'm going to roll the greatest fucking spliff known to me. I'm going to roll a Jeffrey. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Are you ready?
So roll for how good your spliffy is.
Okay. And since it's me,
+3.
oh, nice. Thank you. I was going to say +2.
No, +3.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. So you approach Sassy with the dirty spliffy.
Hey, he knew where I was going with it.
He is not receptive. He can't smell it from a distance. How do you get his attention?
I'm going to light it.
Okay. Roll to see how well you light it. Will you light it crooked or right?
It's a 13 plus 3. 16. I love that you gave me a +3. I mean, it makes sense, though. I'm not great. I'm not good. I mean, I'm not great, but I'm not bad.
What is this bullshit you present, Sasquatch?
The Jeffrey.
He takes the Jeffrey.
Nice.
He lights the Jeffrey.
It's already lit.
Why have I turned to Palpatine? That wasn't the intent. Do it. Ooh, well, lucky for you, the Sasquatch has a +50 constitution, so he's fucked up right now.
Nice.
You become friends with the Sasquatch.
Excellent.
Roll again for perception.
That's
Fuck it, plus 13. You realize he wasn't a Sasquatch at all, just a hairy homeless man living in the woods.
excellent. I dap him up and send him off with a Coors Light.
Appreciate you, dog.
Yeah. Success. That's the first time I didn't kill myself.
There you go. And then he
Nice.
fell off the cliff as he walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for no reason. Bye.
Goofy ass.
Shit,
What were we talking about? Fucking mountain climbing.
Walking around doing hiking and shit.
We
yeah.
were hiking and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. And it was really nice. I have some pictures and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Real beautiful. Took one of those stereotypical, southern home
Douchebag white people pictures.
pictures. Not
Yeah.
even that. No.
Yeah,
Like
it
an
was.
old school 80s, 90s
Douchebag
home
white person picture.
photo. Like that
Oh,
was
you're talking about that
painted.
you'd have hanging up on the wall?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
an
okay, I
Adobe
get you.
house, a nice sunset sky with a moon there.
Yeah.
I took a picture like that. I'll throw it up there too.
That's
It,
funny.
yeah, I clicked it
Nice.
and I was like, wow, that looks exactly like a picture my aunt had.
Nice.
And so after that, we went to the next day of training and shit like that. And they were like, hey, what'd you guys end up doing after class yesterday? We were like, oh, we went up the tabletop and hiked and all that good stuff. Oh, really? You guys run into any rattlesnakes?
And then it's funny that
They were
while
all
you're
happy and shit. Like, did you guys run into any rattlesnakes? We were
Did you
like,
die?
Yeah, exactly. We're like, no, we didn't even see any rattlesnakes. A lot of lizards, though.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that's crazy because it's rattlesnake season right now.
It's like, fuck, why didn't
It's
anybody
like,
let me know?
what?
Yeah.
Why didn't you guys say anything? You guys told us about the place. What the
I feel like
fuck?
that's one of those things, like, just because those guys up there are so used to being in the wilderness, it's just like common knowledge to them when those seasons are, so they assume if you're up there type shit.
Yeah, well, we also fucked up because we told them we were from Texas.
Oh,
So it
Lord,
might
so
have
they
been that.
assume too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are some good old chaps. I don't know why I made them fucking British in Oregon, but whatever.
I mean, that would have been fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Just have to suck the venom out of house. Yeah. Apparently that's actually not good for you because if you accidentally swallow it, it'll fuck you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like a wives' tale type shit.
Honestly,
It's crazy,
I think
though.
I've learned that with flying airplanes, if you want, you could just take a slingshot. Just take a slingshot. You don't have to check that in. It's not a firearm, but it'll kill things.
Oh, real easy.
Yeah.
They fucking rock. There's a reason David and Goliath is a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's a real fucking deal.
Especially
Like
if you
yeah,
use steel shot, just fucking whoop.
boom. Oh yeah, some of the shit that they have. And when I say real deal, I'm not trying to get into your religion. I'm just talking about real deal. Slingshots fuck people up.
Real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah. What? Missing an ear.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, technically. I mean, and the best thing ever was Mike Tyson started making money selling Holyfield ears THC gummies. That's what's up. Probably pissed off Holyfield, but that's beside the point. Yeah, so it's kind of ironic that you had an encounter with Sasquatch at tabletop.
Yeah, exactly.
That was pretty ironic.
Yeah, I know, right?
So you and Sassy were hanging out, and that's cool. You Sassy in house.
So we took awesome pictures and all that shit, and let's see, came back, and then went on the way back out. Right,
yeah.
we got Y2K'd into a vacation.
So fuck. What do you mean?
That whole system.
Oh yeah, the
outage.
system shit.
So
yeah.
that's gonna. Sorry, that's gonna date this episode.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that in.
Yeah. I mean, we've dated a couple of things. I mean, just the volcano eruption that I'm talking about that
Yeah.
dates it for what it is.
So dated a little bit more. Specifically that little outage happened. The crowdsource
Yeah.
thing where it updated, got all botched up and fucked up.
It's just crazy that we're like, even in the day and age of like great technology, that they still have those type of errors. I mean, I guess
It
like
happens, man.
I mean,
It
I guess
happens.
it's like
you
you
just
don't
gotta be
know-
on top of your business.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess it's one of those things that you don't even know that there's a bug until you discover the bug type thing.
Exactly.
But it's just wild that like, God, that could
They
that
didn't
messed
test
up a
it on
lot.
systems first.
Yeah.
Because that'd be my fucking thing. Okay, here's the code. Cool. Let's try it on a closed circuit so it doesn't get out there. Okay, it fucked up.
Bro, that's
Or,
like
okay, perfect. Let's go. Send it out.
it's one of those things like when you were a kid, did you ever watch like any of the Disney Channel original movie shits? Like
I
growing
did
up?
not. I was
Like a
I
Brink
was
or
an
any of them?
outside boy.
I mean, I was too, but at midnight you had to watch something.
Yeah, mine was Comedy Central and
That's
Cartoon Network, and around this time it was a little bit of Boomerang at late at
Yeah,
night, and
Boomerang
then
was the
it
shit,
was
yeah.
what's it called? Adult Swim.
Yeah, I mean, because in my house, whenever I would watch that, like my parents didn't necessarily like a lot of the shit on Adult Swim, so I'd have to have like the back
That's why
forth.
mine was Comedy Central. Like I watched Comedy Central Presents
Yeah, see,
all the
they
fucking
didn't
time.
like that either.
They liked that. They were like, okay, well,
Because it's
and
not
then I
cartoons talking shit.
Yeah, exactly. And it was funny because like I would always tell jokes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I would try to tell jokes and shit. Being a kid, like, hey,
Yeah.
what color is this? And it's like, this.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's this.
Oh,
Run off.
Yeah.
You know,
Dumbass kid.
stupid fucking
Yeah.
shit.
That's what my kids do now.
Until it turned into really dark jokes and subtle.
What color's this? It's the color of your soul
It's the color of despair.
and death.
That's your face.
But yeah, no, that is but see, like so my point was like I wasn't like a big Disney Channel kid, but like every time I go with my cousins, they were always watching that shit. And my point was, it's like, okay, like did you ever watch the old Goosebumps movies?
Yes.
Okay, you know how those just
Those
felt
are
like
fun.
they're fun, but they felt like it was somebody like literally like we got 2 minutes, wrap it up. Like
Yeah,
they weren't
the
really.
werewolf one is like that.
I mean, dude, there's a lot of them like that. Like the one where the guy's got all the plants in the house and they're taking over. Like you could just tell someone was like, just throw some over there and fuck it. They're not gonna see that side of
The
the house.
mask one was creepy.
I mean, a lot of them, bro. But my point is, like, you could tell where it's
Turned
like,
into the Green Goblin and shit.
like I think one of them is. Did you ever watch Halloween Town? That's kind of a big time one that a lot of people have seen.
Alex has gotten me to watch that. That's my fiance, by the way.
So what's fun, and my sister. So what's crazy is like, growing up, if you pay attention to the background, a lot of the people are just wearing like Walgreens masks. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's like all the monsters are just literally costumes that you buy
That's
at
what
Walgreens.
happens, bro, when the budget is mostly cocaine.
But that's for damn sure back in the 80s and early 90s. But it's just one of those things. It's like the concept is like, so a police officer in real, because I think in Halloween Town they say everything that you just copied us. So it's like you have a cop in Halloween Town, that just means the costume came in that we have police in the real world type shit. Like everything just felt rushed, and that's just what I was saying about that. It just felt like a rush process or whatever. Like it wasn't real. You know what I mean? And it's just, I feel like somebody with that update was just kind of like, hey man, we told them we had an update. We got to come on, fucking produce this shit. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was like time, pressure.
I mean,
instead of like actually taking your time and making sure you're producing a quality thing.
I'd be curious to see like what the contract budget was for that, because if you're talking about billions of dollars or something, then it's like, hey man,
exactly.
we got a
this
date.
is a $1 billion company and you're fucking up like this.
Oh, I'm not even saying that. I'm talking about like, say if I paid your company $3 billion to produce the system for everything, and then you're like, but
that's what I'm saying too, just on a different kind of way.
But I'm saying you're saying it as like the company with the planes. I'm saying like you're the company producing the system.
Yeah.
So like if you're like, here's, let's say $7 billion, right?
Yeah.
Here's $7 billion, but we want it by Thursday. And then Thursday's coming around, you haven't had time to do your testing, this or that.
Well, that's when you be honest. That's all you got to do is just be fucking honest. Hey, look, we
but
don't
every
have it
day,
right.
every day you're losing 1.5 bill.
Fuck it.
Here's your system.
That's just a different character, though. That's me. Like, I want to make sure this shit's perfect. Because
But you say that as a man with nothing in your bank account in the moment,
Well,
and not a
even
billionaire.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just be honest, bro. Like
Same.
No,
Okay.
no. Listen,
Look,
if I presented you with 1.5 billion, you have to understand that no matter how much character we have, things have to be changed in mindset. Because that's not just talking about a $20 like a negotiation. We're talking about so I'm gonna lose $1.5 billion every day I'm late. Or
every day
that's what I'm saying. Like if they want it by Thursday and you're like, hey, it's gonna take us till Saturday. Okay, it's 1.5 billion every day you're late.
That's fucked. Okay, that's different.
That's what I'm
Then
saying.
yes,
Like
I
you're
would
gonna be like,
release it and then create updates, just like every video game nowadays.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like just because that's the, like say that's like a clause in the contract. Like hey, if it's not perfect, we do updates. So like there's no cost to push it out if it's not ready, but there's a cost if you don't have it ready by that day.
Season pass, you get the first season free, and then the previous one, the next ones you have to pay for
Every single fucking time.
Updates,
Pieces
new,
of shit.
optimized.
Yeah. But
That
you get what
kind
I'm
of shit.
saying, right? Like, if you're talking about, like, that kind of situation, you're not going to give it a day. I don't care what your moral code is. Like, you could believe in everything, but you're not worrying about fucking, Joe going to his grandma's whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're talking $1.5 billion
That's cool
down the
looking.
drain. That is wild. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even trying to be like an asshole. Like, if you're running a business with all that shit, like, you have to. I mean, $1.5 billion loss over a day, that's not cool.
That's not good at all.
I mean, even if it's a couple million, you're talking big money per day penalties.
well, if
like,
it's taxes and shit like that, just file for bankruptcy and start over again.
not if you're that big of a company like
You could
Cloud
do that.
and all that shit.
You could do that.
I
Oh,
mean,
well,
yeah, I'm talking
And then
about.
somebody else is going to have to step up to the plate. It's
Yeah.
probably not going to be it's not going to be as good.
And see, you got to understand too, like when you're talking about them kind of multi-billion-dollar organizations and companies, like if you fuck up once and you have to step out to fix your shit, someone's gonna step in and take your shit. So that's why those people would just rather put out bullshit and then fix it on the way than Hell, we did work in like Lockheed Martin, and it was crazy the amount of information they would just blow around everywhere, like on the screens for all the employees. Be like, holy fuck, 36.2 billion.
For real.
And you're like $36.2 billion on a missile program, like holy shit. And then you're like, every facility only did a certain part, and then they don't assemble it until it's on its way out. So it's like, this facility right here getting $3 billion to make 2 lug nuts. Some shit like
exactly.
that. It's crazy.
Exactly.
Like, it's so wild. And then you're like, you just hear people walking by talking about production numbers. We got 55,000 put out, blah blah blah. And you're like,
we got to send her down
Holy
to Arizona,
shit.
Tecaloosa, whatever
I
the
mean,
fuck.
and there's like
Tuscaloosa.
there's like 50 Lockheed Martins in Texas alone. But it's
Yep.
like whatever. But it's like this one produces the lug nuts that go to this guy's steel that goes to this guy's, and it's like holy shit, this is so broken down. It's crazy.
See, the only thing that sucked about getting Y2K'd into a vacation, right, is I couldn't fish. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Bro, like Oregon apparently has got really good fishing.
Oh yeah, I imagine the creeks are clean and all that shit in the
Man.
wilderness. Yeah,
Yeah, we went to this place. It was like a their
I think
version.
I think a lot of fly fishing's out
A lot
there.
of fly fishing, a lot of
Yeah.
regular fishing, all sorts of shit like that. There was a lot of good looking fish. It made me want to like actually buy a rod and just go out and fucking make it happen.
You got to get a license out there though, right? They're
Yep,
pretty strict.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I don't want to do it no
I
more.
mean, they're strict here too, but you know, if
Exactly.
you throw it down when they walk up, they don't say much.
Which brings me up to the next D&D thing.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that's right.
dun, dun,
Suddenly.
dun, 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 dun.
You're a fish.
What
You're a fucking fish.
kind of fish am I?
Roll the D4.
Oh, it's not
D4 is the pyramid.
I know. I'm a nerd too. It's a 2. What kind of fish am
You're catfish.
I? Okay, that's cool. Catfish get big. I'm alright with that.
That's true.
Am I the monster of the lake?
Roll D20. Constitution.
11.
Okay.
I
We'll
want to
give
roll
you
that
15.
again.
We'll give you 15. You get a +4. That's an 18.
Okay, I like that better. I want to be the monster of the lake. Sorry,
right.
not to
All
fuck
right.
with your story, but
So
I'm the
you're
monster
a
of the lake.
big 800-pound catfish.
Jesus Christ!
Floating around
some Noah and the whale stuff.
Louisiana rivers.
Okay, Louisiana. Oh, I'm eating good,
Louisiana rivers.
bro.
You're
An
eating
800-pound catfish is eating alligators. That motherfucker's huge.
Okay.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
exactly, dude.
800 pounds.
You're
I don't
800
even know if
pounds.
that's. Hold on, I'm gonna look up what the world's biggest cat. Keep going. I'm listening.
Okay, so 800-pound catfish floating around in the deepest part
That's
of
probably
the
good eating
Louisiana
right there.
swamps right there. He's fucking eating alligators. He's the top dog. He's the apex predator. Roll for a perception check once you get a chance.
646. So I beat the world record by 164 pounds.
Yeah,
54 pounds.
54 pounds.
What am I? Well, I'm sorry. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Okay. Damn, I'm a big fish. Oh,
A 1.
gulp, gulp, gulp. Just chilling. I'm the big fish. I ain't worried about perception. Shit. I'm the big
Nice.
fish around here.
All right.
I'm an 800-pound catfish.
So you see a like a medium-sized alligator,
Okay.
like fresh born, maybe adolescent, right? And you're looking up from the you're a catfish and all
On
that
the
good
bottom.
shit, and you're like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go fucking strike for that shit because you hungry. It's
Okay.
midday, baby.
You're right.
Midday,
I'm big
sun's
fish.
up.
Big
Sun
fish.
is up. Big fish is here. He hungry. It's
That's right.
noon. He's about to
Right.
get some brunch. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. He's got his mimosa already down.
Man, Mosa.
Go ahead and roll for an attack.
What, D20?
Yeah, D20.
I'm not big fishing. Hold on.
That's not a D20.
That's not? What
That's
is
a
this?
D20.
What is this?
That is a D12.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Corner. There it is. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
God damn, dude.
11 plus 4.
Okay.
You got 15.
15. Okay.
15 hits.
Yes, take that, alligator crocodile guy.
Alrighty.
Tiny Midgard crocodile.
Roll for dexterity, please. Dexterity saving throw.
That's
It's
11.
an 11.
I don't imagine a
And
catfish.
since you're a
having great-
fish,
Yeah.
plus 2.
Okay.
Say plus
Alright.
2 because you're in
Alright.
your environment.
Yeah.
You're a fucking fish. You're apex predator.
I'm 800 pounds.
Exactly. You're 800 pounds.
Big ass fish. That's a huge
So
fucking.
that's 13.
Dude, that's a great white. Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus Christ. That catfish is the size of a great white shark. Tied?
17.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
This is a legendary fisherman known as Jonah.
In the whale. Am I the whale?
You are
Am
the
I Jonah's whale?
You are the whale.
Yes.
His name is Jonah. But it's not Jonah. It's
Oh.
hey, I'm Jonah.
No,
It's Jonah. I'm here. I'm here to
I can't
catch
let
this
this guy-
fucking fish. This is a competition. I'm here to catch this motherfucking fish.
I can't let this guy get me.
I'm here to catch this motherfucking giant
resist.
catfish. We
I
call
resist
him
his hook.
Thor. We're here to catch Thor the catfish.
I resist his hook.
The Thor fish, if you will. And he's got a whole camera crew with him and shit like that.
Oh God, it's a nature show. Oh.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's not a very good nature show, but it's
on basic
it's still
cable.
on History Channel. It's still on History Channel, but it's got the morning slots,
It
right?
hasn't making its way to Animal Planet
Exactly.
or Discovery
It's right
yet.
before Alien, the Alien show. You know,
Aliens.
yeah, exactly. It's before that show. And so he's going through his monologue and saying that we're here to catch Thor the catfish. He's been a menace down here in these here
All right,
parts, and
hold
we're
on.
here to get him.
I'm giving the equivalent of a middle finger from a catfish.
Now, this is just before that, before he
Okay.
hooks you and stuff like that. This is just give you a little bit.
He ain't
of
hooked
background.
shit yet.
He got you, bro.
Oh, okay.
He got you.
I did attack the goddamn.
Yep, that's
Should've
exactly.
failed
Yep,
that
that's
attack.
what it was. And then that's when you realize
I fucked up.
you've been hooked.
No.
You've been
Not my
hooked.
first time, bitch.
Exactly. You've been hooked, and
Yeah.
it feels a little different. It feels like, wow, this might actually be a challenge.
No. Okay. It's a challenge. Rrr.
Okay.
Fuck you, Jonah.
Yep. So
All right,
what do you do? You
before the
feel okay. So okay,
Okay.
hold on. Let's see. All right, it's not a very good one.
What is that?
It's an 8.
Okay.
So
All right.
you
If-
feel a pinch, right?
Right.
But it's nothing like you felt worse.
Right.
You've tangled with alligators. You've tangled with gar. You've tangled with like fucking weird little
I'm the size of a
swamp
great
people
white.
shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I tangle with swamp people.
Swamp people shit like things like that they talk
The
about.
actual
That's
bayou
that's
shit?
there in the swamp. It's
Oh,
bayou legends.
Lord.
You yourself are a bayou
bayou legend.
legend.
Yes. I've always wanted to be a bite.
Exactly. So here it is.
Okay.
What do? You've been hooked.
So recognizing the feel of the hook, because he's not the first jackass to try. Otherwise, I wouldn't be the size of a great white as a catfish. I give him the equivalent of the middle finger from a catfish.
Do you like flop up? Like say, yo dog, I'm here.
Yeah, like I just
Fuck
go. No, I don't even
you.
flop. Like, 'cause I feel like with an 8 or whatever it was, it's not that powerful. So I just kind of go to the surface and just see how good that middle finger
Well,
was.
this is his pull. This is his like. Yeah, he's got you, but it's
Not much.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to resist his roll, right? Okay, so I gave him the middle finger, and then
You give him the middle finger.
what is that?
Ooh, okay. Yours was like a +3, right? Or +2 or +3.
Well, if I'm fighting back, does that mean it's my strength? Because I'm an 800-pound catfish. I believe
true.
if anything's a +5, it should be my strength.
I'll give you that.
Okay, so what did I get there?
That is a 23. You got a 23. on
Jonah's
your
in the
strength.
water with me then at that point.
That's true. That's true. Hold on. Let's
Alright.
see. Now, unfortunately, there it is.
I ate Jonah.
There it is. You pull him in?
Yep.
Okay. So he dives in with it. He's like deliberate about this. I'm going to make a fucking. Oh, man. Hold on.
Oh, I thought I had to go against you.
Let me get an inspiration here. Oh, my God. We're doing the other one. It's a 3. All right.
Okay.
Whatever.
And then
You pull Jonah in.
versus 17 plus
Boom.
5.
You got him. What do you
So
do?
I eat
He's
Jonah.
You eat Jonah?
I eat Jonah.
All right, Jonah's
And
been
then
eaten.
how
Game
many-
over.
Let me see how many hundreds of pounds I gained for eating Jonah.
Yeah, let's see. Roll a percentile.
What is this, a 10? What is this?
What's yours? That's mine. Where's mine?
It's on the ground somewhere.
Oh, that was a 20.
I grow, what is that, 100%? I grow 100. I'm a 1,600 pound fucking catfish in
1,600
Louisiana.
pound catfish. And then this was aired on the show. Everyone is sad, and
It's the greatest ratings it's
and
ever had.
in the great History Channel is now the only channel. It replaces every channel on every cable.
The ratings are so great.
They're so great that History Channel is forever immortalized by not only the aliens guy, but the time that Jonah fucking got eaten by the catfish.
Shouldn't have fucked with me, man.
Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go pee pee.
What the fuck? Man, okay, you got to hurry back because we do got some important shit to talk about.
What?
The world is gone crazy, ladies and gentlemen. We got so much wild going on, especially here in the United States, as everybody's probably kept up with and seen, you know. And we here at Deep Dots Whiskey Shots, we've always said we're not left wing, right wing. We're not Republican. We're not Democrat. We're more like in the like, we're into kind of the form of logic. Like, I believe under certain circumstances and stuff like that, certain things should be allowed and certain things shouldn't be. You should, have rules and regulations on things. But sometimes I also believe that a person should be able to make their own decisions on stuff that happens with their body. And, I'm more for like the general rules, type shit, for everybody. But in terms of like the individual things have to be on a case-by-case basis. Like, I believe in logic and stuff. So that being said, no matter what side of the whole political spectrum or anything you're on, this jackass, there is big news coming out this week as of recording. President Biden has dropped from the race.
Yeah, there's that.
Ex-President Trump, or I don't know, I guess you still call him President Trump. He was former President Trump was attempted assassination, got clipped his ear.
Yep, that's fucking gnarly.
And so we've made it a point. You've said it yourself. Veteran, military experience, and this and that. And like I was explaining to the people that like we kind of we fall in the gray, or we kind of believe in like generalized rules and regulations to keep people in line, but when it comes to the individual, things need to be case by case basis, right? Is that fair to say?
Yep.
Yeah. So like
because there's variables. Variables equal bullshit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I mean everything like there's no such thing as black and white. Like everything's a little different. You know what I mean? Like so that being said, it's kind of crazy to think that a current president is just dropping from the race. Like it's
true. When has that happened? When was the last time that happened?
Let me look that up. Like, so let me ask you this though, as a veteran, military man, and all this and that. Again, we're kind of in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
How do you feel about just to know? Let's start with the assassination attempt while I look up this other information. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too.
I mean, regardless of where you stand on the political spectrum, it's bad whenever that kind of shit happens because it's kind of a picture perfect form of how democracy can fail. You know what I mean? Because you get extremists, fanatics, that kind of stuff. And like honestly, if you're gonna try and defeat somebody, you should defeat them in the own game that you play. Don't just change it up and then surprise bullets or way of death. You know what I mean? You got to beat them in the political way. Otherwise, there's no point in the democracy. There's no point in the voting and stuff like that. So you kind of take a whole aspect of liberty away.
I mean,
that's just my fucking opinion and stuff like that. But we're touching spicy objects here.
I mean, but this is part of the deep thoughts. So
exactly.
We definitely have to get into shit like this. It's not always fun and games and dick jokes.
True,
and
but
so
it can be.
We can make this one. Is that what y'all want? We can make this a political dick joke. No, I'm just kidding.
True, I like dicks.
The president's name is
jokes.
Richard Dick. But so here's where I stand on like so. I figured out that other information, but we'll get into that subject in a minute because that's a whole nother fucking thing that's kind of crazy. So I'm like this, like they like to portray the man to be like Hitler and shit like that. If he was a real life Hitler killing people, I might agree. Like, hey, you gotta get rid of some people sometimes. Yeah, a little bit, sir, please. Thank you. No, a little more than that. Come on, now. There you go. While we're getting into the deep shit. Yeah. Just another shot. Yeah. Under no circumstance, no matter what you believe or what you're like, I think anything that can make somebody do something like that is evil. Like, I even believe to a certain extent, and this is going to be really fucking touchy, but even certain religious aspects that make you want to go kill an entire other family because they don't believe in what you believe in, that's like the whole point of being a human being and having free will and free speech and free thought is we're allowed to, like, comprehend and think things out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
peacefully
not just
and actually have a conversation and not let our emotions control us.
And I feel like that's a lost art anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I can be a hot-headed motherfucker. I'm not saying I'm not, and I know you can too.
Right.
But
and I'm not saying be a cold-blooded motherfucker either. Not
no. Somewhere in the middle.
I do not care if your family is starving, even though I can give you this loaf of bread.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
There's certain.
It's nothing like that.
Yeah, there's certain incidences where like you hear like the police officer didn't arrest the guy because he stole, like you said, a loaf of bread, and then you find out he's got a family of 4 living under the bridge,
and he's got family. All right, fuck it. Here's $30 fucking bucks, bro. Go buy that shit.
Yeah, or they just exactly. Hey, here's like, $30.
That's what I would do if I was an officer of the law.
Yeah, like hey, look, man.
Then again, of course, if I was an officer of the law, I would want to be an officer in my own neighborhood. I
I'd
would
have
want
to
to
be.
know my
That's-
neighbors.
And see,
I
that's
would-
a problem too, right
like,
there.
exactly.
Like the idea of community is actually completely gone. And this is coming.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm an introverted guy. I like to be home and mind my business.
Me too, but I like to know who my fucking neighbors are. Anytime I
Yeah.
move into a house
At least a community.
or apartment building, even
Yeah.
I go knocking on the doors and be like, "Hey, I'm your fucking neighbor up here.
Yeah.
You may not like me, but now you know who I am. So
If you
what's
don't
up?
like me, here it
Hey."
is. Yeah.
exactly. Let me know if you need anything, etc. That's how I met
Yeah.
one of my good people.
Will.
Yeah, the magician.
Hope you shout out Will if you're watching.
Yeah, Will.
Wonder if Will watches.
Maybe. I think so.
You gotta tell him he needs to if he's not.
Yeah, honestly,
I
I have told him about it.
no, he might
I
be.
taught him how to shoot guns too.
I mean, he's a
Properly.
He's a magician. He probably make the bullet bend in different
Honestly,
ways.
right? He could probably just like be like,
Dun,
boom.
dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
the bullet's gone. Guess where it's at? And he holds your brain. And he's holding your brain, and then the bullet's just in your head.
What the?
That's not how it works, Will. That's not how it works.
instead of dying because logic kicks in. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Hold up. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So like that's kind of where I stand on that shit. Like where it's just like you don't have to like. That's kind of like if you walk in on a job and because someone says something you don't like, you just punch them in the mouth. Like it's like, dude, if like try to have a
Have some
conversation.
self-control.
Yeah, unless they're directly coming at you, and then like my rule has always been the same shit too. Like if you talk about me, whatever. Like because like if you're talking shit on me, then you just ain't shit. Like you
I
just
feel like you and I follow the same golden rule
Yeah.
of the hood.
just don't go after my family.
Don't start none, won't be none.
Don't start none, won't be none. Real simple. And then literally,
Easy.
and again, if you
Talk
talk shit
around
on
and find out is the newer version of that.
and my shit's always been like, yeah, exactly. Like, and my other shit's been like, you can talk shit on me, like I'll laugh it off. Like, just don't put your hands on me, then we got issues.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you go after my family or people that can't be there to defend themselves, my friends, my family that I really like, okay,
that's
hold
when
the fuck up,
that's
bro.
When you
Like,
get the bitch slap.
yeah, you was it just one of these?
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
you ready for this next D&D session?
Hold on,
Let's go. We're doing it.
Let me real quick. So on the,
I already have another one
Okay, well then we'll go ahead with yours, and then we'll talk about the Biden dropping thing.
because we're talking about defending or the ones that we love and stuff like that.
Right.
You and your family have gone to Australia, right?
Crocky
you guys
Mike.
you guys are vacationing in Australia.
Where's Rhea Ripley at?
And you guys are hanging out. It's great. It's wonderful. You guys are wonderful, having a great time. It's nighttime.
It's
now.
wonderful.
It's nighttime. You brought
Yeah.
Teddy along with you because you got it like that, right?
No,
you can
hey,
bring
don't-
your dog.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You make my dog get in danger here, I'm gonna be mad.
Yep, this is exactly what it
Fuck
is. See,
you.
I knew this would be a perfect
Fuck
thing
you.
for you. So, all right, Teddy's
Get
out
my
there
Yorkie
peeing,
out of
right?
this, man.
Teddy's out there, you're doing your midnight thing, right?
He's a little gentleman.
And you're out there with your you're just you with your flashlight, right? You got a
Alright.
good flashlight.
Alright.
And, you're like, well, you're smoking a bowl maybe.
Okay.
Let's say you're smoking some African shit.
Oh,
Or
in
Australian
Australia?
shit.
Oh
Some
shit, that's a
Australian
big
preem.
travel.
Some Australian preem that you got from
Okay.
some Sasquatch-looking motherfucker at a convenience store.
He just came back from a
Sassy.
trip in Oregon,
Yeah,
actually.
sassy, exactly. It's
He
that
just
guy.
came back.
Same guy. So go ahead and roll a
Alright.
perception check.
14.
Nice.
But me being me.
I mean, you still have the +4. That's what we've decided. Yeah, I have +3. You have +4.
Okay.
So yeah, that's an 18.
Okay.
Okay.
I
so
see
you,
shit.
you realize, man, it's really quiet.
Yeah.
You look around, and you're like, And then sooner or later you hear, yeet.
Uh-huh.
It's Teddy.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
Well, first off, Teddy wouldn't be outside unless he's on my leash.
Oh,
So-
you were feeling good about
No,
this. You
I
let him
wouldn't
go.
do it.
I know this is going to be uncharacteristically.
It's
but do
so
it, do it, do it, do it,
uncharacteristically,
do it,
it
do
wouldn't happen.
Come on, go,
It wouldn't happen.
go.
There's
Come
no,
on.
no,
Yes and
no.
yes and.
I'm playing as my character. My character would not let my tiny fucking 8-pound Yorkie run around a crazy ass Australia without a leash.
All right, while you were hitting this fucking thing that Sassy had given you, you just kind of zoned out, and Teddy figured out.
Never
how
would
to get
happen.
out. He would. He
He
would.
wouldn't be outside while I was
Come
doing
on,
this
man,
crazy
play
shit.
with it. All right, play around with it. You'll be fine.
Kill you, man.
All right, you see a kangaroo's got him in a headlock.
I give him the 1-2 uppercut.
All right, roll for attack.
All right. Down with this shit.
Ooh.
All right, that's cool.
The kangaroo dodges.
All right. I fight better after he hits me. Hit me, bitch.
Oh wait, yeah, the 20's in there.
Barbarian style. Hit me, bitch.
All right,
He rolls a nat 1.
he throws Teddy at you.
Wait, was
It's
that
a
a
10.
1?
It's a 10.
Oh, okay.
It's a 7. Oh wait,
That's a 1, bro.
that's a 1.
Yeah. I take Teddy
That is
from him.
one.
He doesn't throw shit. I take him.
Yeah, he gets ready to throw it, right?
Yeah. I
And then
intercept
he
him.
completely fumbles it and just fucking And then Teddy runs off to you.
Okay.
What do you do next?
Oh, I probably should have said something before I rolled.
Yeah. Well, it's a 3.
No. I sit there and knowing Teddy is at least within safe range.
It's a 7, really.
No, yeah. I try to pick up Teddy and start heading back to the house while have him facing the kangaroo. I don't turn around. I'm facing him.
You're like,
Yeah. Goblin
Okay.
run. I'm doing a goblin run with Teddy.
roll for dexterity.
Okay. Goddamn roll.
Damn, you got a 7.
This is not rolling at all. You little thing sucks here. All right.
You just got to learn how to roll.
Fuck you.
I've been rolling shitty too. You've seen it.
Yeah, that's been bad. This has been really bad sessions today. Okay, so what happened? I got Teddy. I'm fumbling around.
Yep, you're fumbling around.
Okay.
And you're running, and you're like, where the fuck did this corn come from? I'm in Australia.
Where the fuck does corn come from?
Yeah, for some reason you're in a small corn field.
Okay. Okay. Where the fuck did I run? Okay.
And you hear the kangaroo just like, shh, off to your left. What do you do? Yeah, exactly.
I put on my comically large boxing gloves because I'm in
And
Australia.
you're holding Teddy all like,
I put Teddy down in between.
you'd never be scared, I know.
Yeah.
But
For Teddy's sake, I'm frightened.
oh shit.
This little dog ain't shit. I'm gonna have to fight for him and me.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, see, because Teddy wouldn't run off. So what I do is I set Teddy down. He wouldn't leave. I put on my comically large boxing gloves because we're in Australia, and I say, "Come on, mate, I'm ready." So I'm taunting him. Now I roll decent
Nice, that's 17.
for a taunt.
All right.
Does he fall for my taunt?
He does.
Okay. So as he falls for my taunt, what he doesn't realize is I somehow had time to dig a tiger pit trap, and he bounces right into my tiger pit trap. Oh, that's not good.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, it was a save. Well, mine's a +4.
Mine's a kangaroo, so it's a +5.
Fuck you.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
But that was actually part of the plan. So as he's hopping out, I actually hit him with an uppercut. God damn, dude. This is not working for me at all.
It's an 18. He dodges your uppercut
Okay.
and kicks you.
But that was also part of my plan because I had a Jackie Chan training.
Are you still holding Teddy?
No, he's on the ground. Remember, I set him down.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, so let's see
I
how
command Teddy to run to his mama.
far did he kick you? He kicked you 7 feet.
Okay. I tell Teddy to run back to his mama. So because I'm intimidating charismatic, what's that, 11 + 5?
Yeah, Teddy runs off into the
To the safety of his
cornfield.
mama.
Into
To the
cornfield,
safety of his
following
mama.
Yeah, he did. He
All
did. He
right.
found the safety
All right.
of the cabin. He ran
Okay.
all the way back to the cabin.
Okay.
Granted, Teddy is Teddy, so he ran.
The fuck's that supposed to mean?
I figured he wouldn't stick. He would stay very close to you.
Probably would, but if he also,
Yeah.
if he saw, at least
Run, Teddy. He'd be like, no.
yeah, and like I'm a Yorkie, I'm loyal, motherfucker.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. But if he saw his mama and thought he had to protect her, he would go over there.
Yeah, so let's just say he's perfect. He
Okay.
runs.
He's
He
perfect.
runs to the cabin.
That part's true.
He runs to the
He is
cabin.
perfect.
There
Okay.
you go. That's,
So now it's just me.
we love you, Teddy.
So now it's just me 1v1 with a kangaroo.
Yeah, 1v1 with kangaroo.
So we're circling each other in a clearing in this corn patch, and
That's actually a 7.
okay. And so I'm gonna go
Or
ahead and lead
10.
up with the. I'm gonna lead into a 1-2. Oh, 7. What would my strength be? You know me.
I think it's a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we decided on. Yours is a 4.
Okay.
This kangaroo's got +3.
Oh, so I punch him with a 1-2, a jab and a cold crosser across the jaw.
You got him. Roll damage.
All right. What am I rolling for damage?
Uh,
D1000.
Let's say 2 D12s. Here's a D12.
That's what that looks like. All right.
Damn.
Ooh.
11 damage plus your strength modifier of +4. That's
Bitch.
15 damage.
Take that, kangaroo.
15 damage. The kangaroo fucking goes, "Bleh."
Oh, spits out a tooth.
Now it's my turn.
Oh shit! It's Kangaroo Jack. It's Kangaroo Jack. I didn't realize. Fuck me.
He rolls for attack. Damn.
Oh,
Well, what is your armor class? Because you're just in clothes.
I mean,
It'd be like barbarian.
You know
right?
me.
It'd be like 12.
You know me.
It'd be okay. So I'm thinking like barbarians. They typically wear just clothes. And
Yeah.
It's typically like 12.
But don't they get like a toughness boost or some shit?
If you've got the specific clothes or the
Yep.
perk, do you have that?
Just so
Okay.
happened on
So
vacation,
you're
I do.
15. Okay, so he
Okay.
throws a punch at you. It's 7. He fucking completely misses, right? So it's like, "Wah!"
So I
And
rolled.
then he gets the other one.
Oh, yeah.
He has a double strike. So we're gonna roll 2.
Oh, you already rolled 1. He missed 1.
Yeah, I know, but this is the second attack. He's got 2 attacks. He's
Oh.
a kangaroo and a home field advantage.
Fuck that kangaroo.
So that's 18
Okay.
and a 1.
No.
So 1 critically misses. We'll do that one first, right?
Okay.
So he rears up on his tail. He rears up on his tail and goes and just throws like 2 fucking like a drop kick, but
Yeah.
kangaroo style, right?
Yeah.
And you fucking definitely dodge out of the way, right? You ding, get that fucking shit out of here.
Yeah.
And then the 18 happens, and I kick you with a fucking another leg
All right, so now I'm raging.
for another 1 damage.
So now I'm raging
This
because
means nothing to you.
because he tapped me barely. I'm
All right.
raging my ass off.
Go, 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 go.
All right, so I go to grab him. All right, so that's 16. Do I grab him?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I hit him with a Kurt Angle style Olympic slam suplex.
Ooh, get him.
Oh, 19, baby.
All right, roll for damage.
What's the damage of a Kurt Angle suplex? It's got to be a D100, right?
Do it, do it, do it.
I've
do
seen
it,
him beat
do
The
it.
Undertaker with
Do
this
it, do
move.
it, do it, do it. D100.
Ugh.
It's 100.
Oh, he's down. So then I roll over for the pin.
All right.
1, 2.
No, you got him. You
Hit-
knocked him out. He was done. He was dead.
I'm standing over him.
You got him. You got him. Good job. Good
His
job.
kangaroo bitches are coming on to me now.
You have defeated the kangaroo.
Fuck you, Kangaroo Jack. I'm the king of the kangaroos.
Now, did we have anything else to touch on?
So I just wanted to talk about what you think about the dropout. The apparently the last one that decided not to rerun was Lyndon B. Johnson. And that was because the whole Vietnam thing and all that shit that he was getting all the bullshit about.
call back. Spinning plates.
Yeah.
Really? It was Lyndon B. Johnson?
Yeah, apparently, because while they were in the middle of Vietnam War, while he took over for what was that, Kennedy,
Yeah.
that he got all that bullshit about like his political stuff that was going on, that he had too much money tied in, that he decided just not to rerun. He just sat it out, and then
Damn, I
Nixon
didn't
or
know
whatever.
that.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
So and then Nixon and everything else happened. That so I was one. Here's how I feel. Like, okay, taking that it's Biden out of it, just
Yeah.
as a person. When you're that old and like you're kind of seem like you're losing your faculties and stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, let's just be honest, okay? If that was your
Yeah.
grandpa up there, you would not want him doing
Yeah,
this.
honestly,
Let's just
do
be
you want
honest.
your grandpa from Thanksgiving dinner to be
Yeah.
up there fucking talking about the nation?
But literally, like,
That's how I feel about it.
not
Definitely.
even. I'm not even saying take your grandpa. I'm saying if he was your grandpa and was acting, walking, talking like that, you'd be like, damn, grandpa needs to be
Grandpa,
medically
Look,
helped.
Grandpa, come here. Hang out with me. Let's just talk.
chill.
Let's talk to each other.
Yeah, well, just all
Exactly.
these things will stay at home.
Ignore everybody over there and just keep talking to me, baby.
So that being said, I would not want my grandfather if he was in that mental
Same.
state and all that.
Same.
So
Especially in that much power and position of like, I don't know how to say it, but like being an icon. Because
Yeah.
typically, whenever you're the president,
you're the face of
that's-
the nation.
You're the face of the nation.
It's like being the face of the league. I mean, you're
Exactly.
the face of the league at the
Exactly.
moment. Yeah. And like, so taking all political policies and everything, just as a human being, humanitarian, whatever, when you got like a 70-something-year-old dude up there clearly dealing with some kind of mental something or another, he's dealing with COVID as of right now. If COVID's hitting his ass that fucking hard that he's wanting to step out of the race and just focus on being a president for the last whatever amount of months or whatever he's got, it can't be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
Right.
got to be recognizing that his own health is bad
yeah,
and
because
deteriorating.
if you're that bad,
Yeah.
and you're really gonna drag down a whole country because of that,
I mean,
Really?
unless you just get, I mean, and
because
there's,
because you're pride.
and don't get me wrong, there are some people that I personally think that Trump would be that prideful too.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Drag it down all
But
the way
if you
down.
if you go ahead and okay, look, this is how I'm going to think about it both ways, so that way
Yeah.
nobody's all yelling at us. One way, if you don't like them, think of it this way: this is last term.
Again, guys,
Last term.
we're in the
Grain
grave.
of salt. Yep.
One way or another, it's 4 years and we're done. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's,
And then you don't have to worry about him again because he's already been the president.
Yeah.
Whatever. Rip the
It's-
Band-Aid off.
it's
Good.
4 years done.
Plus, those 4 years weren't too bad. Hate to fucking say it that way, but look at it. Take the ego away. Take the ego away. Put the policy in. You'll see a lot of shit's awesome.
All I know is my bank account had a little bit more money in it at the time. That's
Same here.
Shit didn't cost so
and
much.
Now I'm possibly looking at being a business owner myself. So
Yeah.
here we are, like.
Well, you know what the
thinking
saying
about
is,
that.
right? You know what the saying is, right? When you're young and radical, you're a liberal. When you get older and become a man focused on business, you become a Republican.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's kind of what's happening.
I mean, but that's like,
But
well,
I
the actual
like-
saying is when you're young and radical and immature, you're a liberal. When you start to grow up, you become a Republican. I don't believe it like that.
Yeah.
It's just what side are you on? If you're the hard working class guy, yeah, you want to be on the liberal because everything they say is going to be like the Democratic side. I hate the word even liberal, but the
But then
Democratic
that's the
side.
thing with both of us. We're right there in the middle because we've been both
But
of those things.
we're
and
not
we both
sheep.
have this finish. Yeah,
We're not
exactly.
sheep. We're not sheep.
No,
That's the difference. Like
Don't be
I can
sheep.
think for myself.
don't be
Like,
sheep.
I believe we should be able to have a gun. I believe a woman should be able to have the big A.
Yeah.
If that's what she wants to do, that's her business. Like I don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to agree with it, but that's her
Circumstantial,
business.
man. It's
Yes.
circumstantial.
Like if a lady told me she got raped and doesn't want the kid, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, by God's standards,
Well,
you
that's
have
terrible,
to. You know,
'cause
yeah.
That's how you get serial killers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or worse, or
Degenerate
whatever.
extraordinaire strikes again.
But like that, you know, it's a lot of shit like that, you know. And then like, you know, I believe we should be able to defend ourselves and say, hell no, I don't like the way that sounds. You know
I
what
agree.
I mean? Like,
I also think that we should all have a conversation before we go to blows.
I mean, I do too. Like,
you know what I
there should
mean?
be-
Instead of triggering ourselves on some petty
Now,
bullshit.
Here's like a crazy off the wall take, but I believe that they should be able to let you fist fight some shit out so people don't go straight to guns.
Dude, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Like, I
Fucking
mean, I feel like if you had to have
trial
a,
by combat, fists, Mortal Kombat.
yeah, and like I know that's a law. Like if you take the time to call an officer and tell them, "Hey, we want to fight to settle a dispute," the officer has to
Yeah.
referee you or whatever. A lot of people don't know that shit, but like,
I wonder if that's a real thing. We should figure that out.
Hey, we should do that, me and you, one day.
I don't wanna
just
do
trial
that
by
with you.
combat. Yeah,
No.
yeah, have a cop
I
get the
know.
motherfucker.
I wonder if the cop will actually stop it.
At some point, I just have him tied around a tree. Yeah. He's flexible enough. It wouldn't even hurt you. You'd just be like, "I'm tied up here, guys. Can you let me out?" Yeah. This is annoying.
Can I go home?
Can you?
No, not yet. Okay.
Are you gonna hurry up and call this officer? Yeah.
We done here?
Yeah,
No?
no.
Okay.
Now-
you know I'm charging you for this, right?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Not by the hour, right?
Oh, God, it hurts.
message my pain. But here's my other comment on that though. Like I feel like it's kind of like the concept of like So here's an example. Like the WNBA 3-point champion, the girl that went up against Steph Curry and gave him a run for his money, she didn't compete to fight for her crown in the 3-point contest.
Oh.
I feel like if you are the champ, you got to fight for your crown. Like you
Yeah.
have to, because like even if you're the president, you don't want the president up there.
Regardless, skill
Yeah.
recognize skill. Game recognize game, son. And you better recognize, otherwise you a phony.
Yeah,
And we'll know
definitely. Yeah,
We'll know it.
we know you phonies.
Hell yeah.
But
We know who you are.
That's kind of my thing too, though. Is I feel like you have to defend your throne. Like it's almost like just like even for respect of the opponent, you have to defend your throne. Like, hey, you took down the king type shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. Like, goddamn, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm out. And I guess I mean you can kind of say that after that first debate, that was definitely one-sided. And if you can't understand that the man was losing his mind, like
Honestly,
regardless
dude,
of policies and shit, that was one-sided. Like that was one man that had his brain, and the other one where it was deteriorating on a
yep.
crazy level. It was not
yep.
good. And like one looked like a puppet, the other guy looked like a guy that knew
Who
what
was
he-
actually thinking and talking and
Yeah.
making his own.
And again, ladies and gentlemen,
What's
we're
the
not
word?
on either
Thoughts and
side.
stuff.
We're
Yeah,
just
exactly.
we're stating what we saw. Like
Yeah,
that's what it
exactly.
looked like. It was
And
a
that's what
one-sided
you have to
ass
do
whooping.
with these kind of situations is
Yeah.
actually take an objective view about it instead of being an emotional,
And if we can
single-minded thing.
get
You know what I
one
mean?
message out to America on this episode particularly, it's that.
Yeah.
Like the whole idea of America was based on like free will, free thought, being able to think for yourself, being able to have conversations with people and be able to convince one way or another, Me and
right.
you might not have to agree, but let me tell you why I don't agree with you, and maybe when your opinion can change mine or mine can change yours, or at least we can have an understanding on why we think the way we think.
Exactly, and not come to
Yep.
blows and tear each other apart because
Yeah.
that makes us stronger in the long run.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it too. Like a lot of traditional ways of thinking, we just gotta throw that shit away. Like
Yep.
a lot of that traditional shit just
Evolve with
doesn't
the times.
coexist. I mean, it's just not there
Evolve
no more.
with the times.
I mean, like we can't. Like a lot of people used to hate just off of
1776, they didn't have super fast computers or on the
Nothing.
brink of like quantum physics and shit like that. Like, what was quantum physics back then? They didn't know.
I mean, shit. If you want to get down on another level, like back in 1776, they considered like slaves 3/5 of a person.
Mm.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Jesus,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of shit that just like time to grow the fuck up. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like things change.
And on that spicy note, I feel like we should end it.
Think so?
Yeah. But you know what? I know the perfect way to end it.
Okay.
It's a quote that I've heard today.
Okay.
Recently, as a matter of fact, I should say.
Today?
By somebody that we all know and love and cherish their joys and opinions, right? So here's the quote. Which
Whoever
is perfectly,
could that be?
Yeah, which is perfectly suited for this kind of day and age. Your eyes are bigger than your asshole. By James Weaver, 2024.
We love you, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed.
Consensually.
Indeed.
Have a good night or day or whatever time it is. And make sure you like, subscribe, and tell your friends that are into the same type of humor as you.
That's true. I've got jet lag.
Bye.